Hey there, my friend. Let's not waste any time, because you and I both know this is something that's been brewing for a while. The Dallas Cowboys need a running back. No more waiting, no more plugging holes with short-term answers. It's time to fix this backfield once and for all. And look, this isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about bringing back that spark we've been missing since the best years of Zeke. The ability to flip a game with one cut, one burst, one play. And the truth is, if there was ever a draft to go hunting for that kind of playmaker, it's the 2025 NFL Draft. This running back class? It's deep, like historically deep. You've got power runners, explosive burners, dual threat backs, and guys who can impact both the run game and passing game. Last year, there were 23 draftable RBs. This year, 32. And get this, 9 of them carry day 1 or day 2 grades. That's the kind of value that makes you rethink everything. And that's why the Cowboys simply cannot come out of this draft without addressing the RB position early. Maybe even with 2 picks. There's too much on the table. Too much potential to walk away empty-handed again. So here's the deal. I want your take on this. Do you think the Cowboys should take a running back in the first or second round? Drop your answer in the comments right now. I'll be there checking what you have to say. And hey, while you're here, if you're loving this kind of content and you want to stay ahead of every Cowboys move, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. We're on the road to 13,000 subscribers, and your support means the world. Be part of this community. We're building it for fans like you. All right, now that we've set the stage, let's break it down. Round by round, who could be the next great back in Dallas? Let's dive in. All right, now that we've made it crystal clear that the Cowboys need a running back, let's dive into the real fun. Who could be the answer in this 2025 draft? Class? Because, my friend, this year's group is stacked from top to bottom. And depending on how aggressive the front office wants to be, Dallas could come away with a true difference maker. Let's start right at the top, round 1. Now, unless something crazy happens, it's unlikely the Cowboys spend their first-round pick on a running back. But if they do, one name would be impossible to ignore. Ashton Jeanty out of Boise State. This guy is electric. He's got the speed, the vision, and the versatility to dominate from day 1. The only problem? He may be long gone before Dallas even gets on the clock. Still, if there's any chance he slips, Jerry might just pick up the phone. Moving to round 2. Now we're talking realistic targets. And there are some big-time names here. Tre'Veyon Henderson from Ohio State, pure burst, home run hitter, dynamic in space. Caleb Johnson from Iowa, tough, physical, but also smooth as a pass catcher. Quinshon Judkins out of Ole Miss, probably the most complete, back in the class. Vision, power, and he can block. That's huge in today's game. These 3 could be available when the Cowboys pick in the second, and any of them would immediately upgrade the offense. Now let's slide into round 3. This is where things get interesting. R.J. Harvey from UCF is built for big plays. He's slippery, quick-footed, and he can contribute in the return game. Dylan Sampson out of Tennessee, crazy acceleration and a sneaky good route runner. DJ Giddens from Kansas State brings size and strength, but also soft hands in the passing game. This is the sweet spot if Dallas wants value without burning a high pick. Now round 4, still talent here. Paschal Tootin from Virginia Tech, versatile and elusive. Jordan James from Oregon, compact, tough, and loves contact. Trevor Etienne, yes, the younger brother of Travis Etienne. You already know the bloodline is real. And remember, Dallas has always loved backs who can do more than just run the ball. They want guys who can block, catch, and return. They want football players, not just runners. So let me hear from you. Which of these names do you want to see rocking the star on their helmet? Drop it in the comments right now. And here's another one. Would you trade up to make sure we land one of these guys? Vote below. Type Y for yes, N for no. And hey, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're grinding every day to bring you the latest on everything Cowboys. Help us reach 13,000 subscribers. Your support keeps this channel going. Now, speaking of value, what if the Cowboys wait until day 3? Let's look at some sneaky picks that could surprise everyone. Now let's dig into the part of the draft where true value is found. Day 3. This is where smart teams build depth and sometimes even uncover stars. And guess what? The 2025 RB class has plenty of hidden gems waiting to be discovered in rounds 5 to 7. Let's kick things off with round 5. First up, Rashee Smith. This guy is a converted wide receiver, and that background shows. He runs crisp routes, has great hands, and gives defenses headaches in open space. Perfect for modern offenses. LaQuint Allen out of Syracuse brings a well-rounded skill set. He's not flashy, but he does everything well, runs tough, catches reliably, and rarely makes mistakes. Then there's Kyle Monangai from Rutgers. Compact, strong, and smart. He's the kind of back who earns a role early on special teams and works his way up. In round 6, you'll want to keep an eye on Taj Brooks from Texas Tech. He's a physical runner with great contact balance. Think of him as the kind of guy you pair in a rotation to wear down defenses. And hey, wouldn't it be nice to have that kind of hammer in the fourth quarter? Now, for round 7, how about a true wild card? Khalil Mullings. He's a former linebacker turned running back at Michigan, and that toughness shows. He's not just a bruiser, though. Mullings can block, contribute on special teams, and he's got leadership traits that coaches love. Now here's a thought. What if Dallas drafts not just 1, but 2 RBs this year? Given the amount of talent and the holes in the current depth chart, doubling up wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Let's turn that into a vote. Would you draft 2 running backs in this draft? Type S for yes or N for no in the comments. And hey, while you're there, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're building something special here, and you can help us hit our goal of 13,000 subscribers. Coming up next, we'll break down the Cowboys style. What kind of back really fits in Dallas? All right, now that we've looked at who the Cowboys could draft, let's talk about the kind of player they usually do go after. Because if there's one thing you and I both know, it's that Dallas has a certain style. And that doesn't just apply to uniforms. The Cowboys have always leaned toward running backs who bring explosiveness, not just ground and pound guys, but players who can flip a game with one touch. Think Tony Pollard in his early days, or even Felix Jones back in the day. They love that ability to turn a short play into a long gain. But it's not just speed. Dallas also values versatility. A guy who can catch passes out of the backfield, pick up blitzes, and even contribute on special teams, that's gold. The front office wants backs who stay on the field in multiple situations, not just traditional runners. And here's the wild card: special teams. Remember how impactful it is when a late-round pick can make plays in kick or punt coverage? That could be the X factor that earns a rookie his spot on the final 53. Now, when you look at the RBs in this draft, there are definitely a few who fit that mold. A guy like Trevor Etienne brings that Pollard-like burst. Someone like Taj Brooks gives you the power plus blocking, and Khalil Mullings. That hybrid skill set screams Cowboys sleeper pick. So tell me this, and drop your answer in the comments. What kind of running back fits the Cowboys better? Do you lean more toward an explosive playmaker or a power back who wears down defenses? And hey, if you're enjoying this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every new sub helps us get closer to 13,000, and we can't do it without you. Next up, we'll lay out the perfect draft strategy for Dallas. Who to take, when to take them, and how to build a real backfield threat. So now that we've seen the names, the fits, and the styles, let's put it all together. If you were in the war room with the Cowboys front office, what would the ideal draft scenario look like? Let's start with a realistic and exciting combo. Imagine snagging Treveyon Henderson in the 2nd round. He brings burst, vision, and 3-down potential. Then, fast forward to the 6th round, and Dallas picks up Taj Brooks, a physical, reliable runner who can thrive in a rotational role. That kind of 1-2 punch gives you both explosiveness and toughness at a low cost. But hey, what if Henderson is off the board? That's where smart drafting comes in. Maybe the Cowboys trade down a few spots in round 2, still land a guy like Quinshon Judkins, and gain an extra pick for flexibility later. That's how winning teams build depth and stay competitive year after year. Then comes the age-old debate. Do you go for a clear RB1 or build a running back committee? Right now, the league leans heavily toward committees, multiple backs sharing the load. But you tell me, would you rather see one guy take the reins like Zeke did in his prime, or see a fresh-legged duo wear down defenses every Sunday? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you were GM, which RBs would you draft and in what rounds? Build your perfect RB plan below. We're reading every one of them. And hey, before we wrap up, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. We're bringing you full Cowboys draft coverage, breaking down every move, and yeah, we'll be here live on draft night reacting with you. Let's hit that 13,000 subscriber goal together and show the world that Cowboys Nation always shows up. Thanks for riding with me today, and now I want to hear your draft plan. Let's build this backfield the right way.